Sisters,
we shall not yield to tyranny.
Our cause just, we will prevail. The fight for our rights.
Buffs, ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
Bobby, at this point,
history.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Because we are being played as the American people. Our money is funding a war that we don't need to be in. I shouldn't be okay with it. So as long as I have breath in my body and a mic to use, I will be speaking out against this.
A true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls.
The economy, we have a global economy. That's why we're a number one economy in the world. I know that a lot of people want to paint the horrible view of America, but, you know, go live somewhere else and then tell me America's bad.
Patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty. This is
so
American
freaking crazy to me that we have an conflict with Iran before a single person from the Epstein files has been arrested on American soil.
The hour of our liberty is at hand. For freedom is brava. Brothers and
I was
sisters.
working, man, you know, but it's good to see Richey out there handling business, man. And again, hey, that's a lot of black Trump supporters, man. I mean, it feels good to see them, man. So I'm...
My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
A real code. People are getting sick of it. The moment a celebrity steps slightly outside the leftist approved narrative, they get attacked. Chili from TLC gets heat over allegedly donating to Donald Trump.
For liberty. The British advance. We must act.
Our supplies are low, but morale is high.
Then we fight for liberty.
Payne's word captures the spirit of we fight for independence.
With
Welcome to my...
that said they were anti-war. I think they said no new wars. Yeah, they voted for a president that was not going to start any new wars. And what's funny to me is that not only were you lied to, not only did this man start this and get out of the
freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Just in order to get the Greater Israel Project accomplished, you have to kill people. That's why it's wrong. Killing people is wrong. Full stop. So you can try to make sense of it with, well, it's a threat and this and that. There's no greater threat than the United States empire.
To the encampment for liberty.
And what I've learned, and I'm not a liberal or a Democrat. I voted for Trump the first time, but he's become a politician. He lies like all the other politicians. He deceives like all the other politicians.
Endures through every change and challenge. We stand at the dawn of liberty, unshaken by the trials ahead. Our cause in doing.
I'm going to go out on the limb and say anybody that sits in that oval does not like Americans. They love the United States, though, which is the politics, but they don't love the Americans. Americans are farmers. Americans are mechanics. Americans are school teachers. Americans are mom and pop businesses.
And flaming! Soldiers, the enemy is near.
Not only do I love my FBA fam, my Black American fam, my Black people on code, you know, my people that's allies with us, as part of the fam. I love y'all. I love my country too. You feel me?
People see my physique and assume I'm just some dumb Chad. But in reality, I graduated 5th in my law school class, magna cum laude. I got awards for getting the highest grade in my class in constitutional law, criminal law, and legal analysis and writing. I knew I was the smartest I'd ever been in my life.
The cause to victory.
To victory. These pastries are wonderful.
Indeed, but we must stay vigilant.
This morning, Spirit Airlines announced it's going out of business after 34 years. All flights have been canceled, and now thousands of employees are suddenly out of work. Last week, the Trump administration proposed a $500 million taxpayer bailout that reportedly would have given the government up to a 90% stake in the company. Yesterday, President Trump said his administration had made its final proposal. Ultimately, no deal could be reached.
Everyone's frustrated. I mean, there's a whole line of people here. Everyone has plans. It's the weekend.
Confusion and frustration as travelers across Southern California are left stranded after Spirit Airlines shut down Saturday morning.
Spirit does not have airplanes in the air flying as of this morning. Also, their call centers are closed and they don't have staff at ticket counters.
Flights out of Burbank, LAX, and Ontario canceled as passengers scramble to find a way home.
We were walking up and we found out on our phone. We're just like, oh, they might be shutting down, so I guess we're not going to Vegas.
The airline had been struggling, filing for bankruptcy several times. It tried to save itself with a merger with JetBlue Airways, but that deal was blocked by regulators. President Donald Trump opposed other industry mergers and instead pushed for a buyout, but that never happened.
I think Spirit, the low cost, just didn't work for now.
The airline, known for its ultra cheap fares, was a go-to for quick, affordable trips. Experts say without that low-cost competition, other airlines are likely to raise prices, especially on popular routes out of Southern California. For now, travelers are being told to rebook fast and check with their credit card companies for refunds.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Described him as one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
Welcome to the Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave. I'm Gray Mars.
I'm Doc.
85 Slim.
Slim, man, you was just talking about flights, but you don't fly Spirit. How you feel about Spirit closing down?
Thank God. Thank God. Spirit is, I had the worst experience on Spirit and Frontier. Let me just give you a story real quick. I was going to the Dominican Republic, flew out of Tampa, got on Spirit, got on with my bag. My connecting flight was in Fort Lauderdale. Dropped me off at the gate. My gate was maybe 3 gates down to get on the next flight. As I go to the next flight, I'm getting on. She said, you have to pay for your bag. Pay for my bag? I just got off the flight. She's like, well, you got to put it in here. And if you ain't going to put it in here, you ain't getting on the flight. Here we go with the attitude shit. So I'm like, damn, this is Spirit. Okay, this is DEI. This is where we are. You see? So I don't fuck with them. No.
Okay, for sure. So we'll play what Sean Duffy had to say about Spirit.
Clear? Yeah, jet fuel prices have gone up. This story was not written because of the Iran war. This story was written years ago because of what Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, and the DOJ under Biden, what they did to prevent the merger from happening. So, again, I love that they try to play revisionist politics. They try to come after Donald Trump again. What do they want, a nuclear Iran? They're blaming fuel prices, but you and I both know that Democrats love higher energy prices. They fought for 4 years to give us higher energy prices. Look at California, $5, $6, $7, $8 a gallon, and now they're trying to blame Trump, who wanted American energy dominance. Again, there's the insanity of
they cut a deal with the.
So, Doc, what's your thoughts on that?
I think there's a cost of doing business, and it isn't all on Trump if Spirit is going to close down or keep their doors open and handle business. I will say, though, he's a little bit disingenuous because some of what Trump preached was lower gas prices, more affordability for Americans, and to lower the energy costs. And Trump seemed to be either he a bad Republican or he a good Democrat because he's boosting the energy prices. So he might as well be a Democrat as well. Him and Slim, go get some blue shirts and come on over.
Nah, hell no.
Well, in Slim defense, I will play some of Spirit's greatest hits.
Another dirty Fuck out of here, you dirty bitch. Yes, you are.
Slim, that's what you was talking about?
That's how they get down, man. They normal. That's the normal day at Spirit.
I ain't gonna front the attitudes though. Slim got a little point about the attitudes. They was like, I think a lot of the people though, I don't want to just put that on Spirit because I'd have been to some other ones in Southwest and they're a little rude too. Cause them folks know you gotta travel, so they know you not finna pop it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but Spirit might have been. They were number one now. I ain't gonna front.
Yep. It's Spirit, Frontier, all the low fare airlines. I believe it's something to do with their hourly pay.
Frontier been decent though. I took Frontier a couple times. Because if you go to like South, Northwest Seattle and stuff like that, it's a lot of Frontier flights. I think because they get a lot of business out there. That they a little bit more when you out that way. Like Tyree was living in Seattle, so when we would go out there and see Tyree, we flew Frontier a lot. It was affordable and it was pretty cool. And
they get you with the bags, bro. They get you with the bags.
It's about the same price to fly Delta if you buy a regular ticket.
Oh hell no!
You know what I'm saying? After the bags, you pay. You could fly Delta if you just went ahead and added the bag in.
Yo, and what Frontier does, they actually set you up for you to miss your flight. Let me explain. When I was overweight, maybe like 2 pounds, right? We was all online. You know, it was crazy. So she made me empty the bag out so I could go down the weight. Took me about 20 minutes. Missed my flight. I had to pay another $100 to get another flight. Now, they did that to everybody that was behind me. Everybody missed their flight. So I started doing those numbers. How many times has this happened in different states? And then I asked her specifically, I'm like, wait a minute. If my joint was only 2 pounds over, what is the reason for you telling me to, put it in another bag? Oh, for safety. But if it's for safety, you're going to allow me to pay for the overage. How is it safety?
I get what you're saying. To me, the worst part is you got to pay for water. Water should be free. Like when you flying, you want to be comfortable. You want to be relaxed. Like, cause me, like I already don't like heights. So then I'm flying, I gotta get charged for water. And I remember I was actually going to Vegas, like I was actually meeting up with y'all. And it was like this girl and her daughter beside me, right? And there's people in there getting drunk, is gang members, everything. And she tried to act like she with me because she's scared of the other people on the flight. I'm like, come on, man. But the crazy part about it, I don't know if this happened with y'all. Do y'all fly somewhere with somebody on the flight that you get wherever you go, you see that person like everywhere, like one person from your flight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you remember that same Vegas trip you talking about? They lost my bag. Remember, I showed up and I ain't had no bag. They lost my bag, and for 2 days, I had to like wake up the next day, go buy some drawers, some little jeans, a t-shirt.
And that was Frontier, right?
Nah, that was Spirit.
Oh, that was
like that. I would only take Spirit if it was like a straight flight, like so I was in Kansas at the time, so it was like a straight flight, like it was cheap and it went straight to Vegas. Like,
so that's even worse. How you gonna have a straight flight and lose your bag? You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They didn't even put that motherfucker on there.
That's crazy. So Kim put this in the group chat. So I want to know if y'all would invest in this.
By Spirit Airlines. This is a genius idea. We nationalize Spirit Airlines.
I've been thinking all day about how not having Spirit Airlines is going to make other prices go up because of the lack of competition, and then I came across that guy's video, and originally I was like, fun idea, but like there's so many logistics, how would that work? And then somebody was like, who makes the decisions? And he was like, me, I'm autistic and I love planes. And I was like, now this man might be onto something. He has credentials. So I went and I looked at his website, and I'm actually very impressed. Look at this website. It says Spirit 2.0, owned by us. Airline that carried 44 million Americans last year simply ceased to exist. Private equity is already circling the wreckage, but we have time to act. Look at this live coalition tracker. So the idea that he had was that everybody pledges about the price of a Spirit ticket. And so the minimum pledge is $45, and this is how much people have pledged. But we still have to get to 1.75 billion. And I say we because I was convinced. So the website goes into like why Spirit actually shut down, and he said Spirit didn't fail because people stopped flying. It failed because Wall Street loaded it with debt and extracted every dollar it could. True. The routes are real, the demand is real. The only thing missing is ownership that answers to the people, not shareholders. So the first part, they talk about the collapse, which we know. Now this is where I started to get on board, the Green Bay model. So apparently the Green Bay Packers are the only community-owned franchise in the NFL, and it's owned by 360,000 ordinary people.
All right, Slim, you are a crypto expert. Is this a good investment for people to do?
Not at all. It's actually a fucking scam. Because the reality is Spirit ain't coming back. So the question is, if you don't get to whatever that number is, what happens to the money you got? Where is that going, Mr. Autistic Man?
Yeah, I can see it right now. Somebody done ran off with all our money. We go donate this motherfucker up a beat, and he go run off, and we trying to find him in Nicaragua or somewhere. He done ran off with all the money. He ain't know they won't get $1 from me.
He gonna have a private jet. That's what he gonna get with y'all.
The Green Bay Packers are owned by a community, right? But they're owned by their community mostly. The people who live there and love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that's stationed in their city, in their state, and it's probably always going to be there. Spirit ain't stationed in our city, our state. This ain't Savannah Spirit Airlines or nothing like that. Like, I don't even know who I got to go slap when they run off with my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no face on this, and nah, I can't get behind that.
Hey, I gotta point out an optic quote real quick.
Yeah.
Man cave. We got on all black with necklaces. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. So I want y'all to tell me that if this is true, because is gas in Iran this cheap?
Going to see like 40 liters, right? Can you let us know? Here, this is right here. So we just filled in 40 liters full tank for this car. This is the car right here. You know, it's a Kia. And let me know. We just filled 40 liters. How much does it cost? People want to know what's the price of gas here?
$1.20.
So you mean the full tank is $1.20. This is right here. So right there, you have the price here. So the cost above is what we paid. This is Toman, right? This is Toman. So this is 1.2 million local currency, and it is $1.2.
Is this true? Do either one of y'all know?
It could be, because you got to think about the exchange rate. Because at the end of the day, that can go for a steak, that can go for sneakers, that can go for hats. You know, it's all about the exchange rate. You know, so everything is going to be cheaper with the American dollar when you go to countries like that. Europe is probably the only place you on the other side. You know what I mean? And not by much. So
I just Googled it though, and it says basic standard of living requires roughly $400 a month in Iran, and comfortable living in larger cities like Tehran can range from $800 to $2,000. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's their biggest. That's something that they produce the most of. So obviously, you know, it should be a lot cheaper. I didn't think it would be $1 or something, but you know, you go
that's expensive to them, actually.
Yeah, you go sit around the liquor house, they'll tell you about when gas used to be 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? My uncle and you know what I'm saying? So
I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. I went there. You know what I'm saying? You have to tell me about it, Slim. But their cost of living is substantially less than ours. And I mean, obviously, for obvious reasons.
But you said they only make it like $400 a month, right?
They said that's the average cost of living, $400 a month.
Yeah, that's about the same here. If you only making $400 a month,
shit, man.
I'm saying that gas is expensive. If you only making $400 a month and you got to pay $1 something for the
in America, if you make it
over there,
that's the average cost of living though.
In America or over there?
No, over there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nah, $1. What you think? How often do you use to take a gas?
I don't know, maybe once a week.
Okay, 4 weeks. So what, they spent $4 this month on gas?
That's a lot if you only made $400 a month. That's a lot.
Not really. But it's like living anywhere else. They're planning it out. They watching it. They know what they're gonna spend. It's just like here. I know when gas go up, I know what I'm gonna have to spend and make it to work every week. I got a budget. I gotta stay within a certain means to put money away to live, to eat, and they know the same thing. They ain't over there just, gas plentiful, fill it up, spray that shit in the air. You know what I'm saying? They ain't Triple H with the gas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't, you know what I'm saying? So they know what they do it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, they got some balls, because living out there, putting gas in your car, you got to watch for missiles and shit. Nah, man. And you got to pay for the gas? Nah, I'm cool. I ain't going nowhere. Stay my ass right here.
This is what Trump said about gas.
And will cut energy prices in half or more than that within 12 months of taking office. It will be an economic revival of our country like no one has ever seen before. Energy was what caused our problem initially. Energy is going to bring us back. That means we're going down and getting gasoline below $2 a gallon, bring down the price of everything from electricity rates to groceries, airfares, and housing costs.
I didn't mean to play that, but that's what Trump said before he got elected. But I want to play what his administration is saying now about gas.
Price that you've calculated at which we can no longer tolerate or stand, like, or even if we were to go to $5 a gallon, is that like a psychological mark that we and you would rather stay away from?
Again, we are cognizant that this short-term blip up in prices is affecting the American people, but I am also confident on the other side of this, prices are going to come down very quickly. You know, the conflict will end. If we look at the stock market, what does the stock market see right now? The stock market is looking through this. You know, corporate earnings are good, employment is good, and this gasoline, this temporary aberration will be over in a matter of weeks or a month.
So both of y'all voted for Trump at one point. So what's y'all thoughts on what his administration said?
I mean, I look at it like this is normal. I mean, we in a situation, anytime we go to war, the rates go up. The difference is when Bonehead got elected and he did what he did to the Pennsylvania pipeline, gas rates went up too. And we seen them go up all the way to $6, $7 in California. We seen it. We also seen them come back down. The difference is, this is what happens. So we're either going to focus on this or focus on the overall picture. And I believe the overall picture is basically getting the Americans back to where they need to be.
Foolman can't get fooled again. Trump hasn't kept his promises. You know what I mean? And that's no different than any other politician. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not giving him no more smoke than I would give any of the rest of them. He hasn't kept his promises. His promises was staying out of war in the Middle East, cutting energy costs. Mm-hmm. He hasn't done it.
But you know what?
He's gonna give us all the reasons why he hasn't done it. But my thing is, when you come out and you preach and you promise these things to the American people, there should be some sort of plan. And if there was a plan and it's been derailed, you know, he hadn't expressed the plan to the people. He hadn't told people the plan. All we see that the things that he said would happen aren't happening, but they're going to happen one day. So he sounds like every other politician. They're going to happen one day. They're going to fall from the sky, and gas is going to be 99 cents again, and Slim will be out here in a Corolla with the Dayton's on it. He'll be like, they be pulling them over in Fatburger trying to get the rims like Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out, though. And Trump's defense, at the end of the day, bro, when he came in, he had so much to deal with from the previous administration. I understand people as American citizens, we want instant gratification. We want that shit like tomorrow. But we talking about one of the highest positions in the world. We want him to do everything overnight on top of clean up all the bullshit Bonehead did before him. So I don't think he planned to do everything that he basically was faced with, because he actually had to fix a lot of shit before he can actually get to work. So all the shit that they did actually made him look bad when it comes to ICE and all that, but he had to clean this shit up.
But that should be part of his plan.
1 year.
He know that, though. That should be part of his plan.
I'm gonna play what he said. He addressed it. This is what he had to say about it.
Except everybody was wrong. They thought that energy would be at $300, right? $300 a barrel, and it's like at 100. And I think going down, and I see it going down very substantially when this is over, Chris. And I think very rapidly too, at levels that you've never seen, because there's a lot of energy out there. Of ships all over the world that are loaded up with it. They can't do much with it because they got kidnapped by a pretty evil place, but we're taking care of it. We have Administrator Kelly Loeffler, who's incredible.
So I mean, is he right about that? Is he right that because I mean, I guess it did stop at 100, but I didn't know it was supposed to reach 300. So is he right? Doc, you were one who was talking about him. Do you feel like that was enough?
He kidnapped one of the leaders with the biggest oil reserves in the world. It should be at $1 a barrel.
Well, that's gonna take time though, because they got to build a refinery for it to like create the oil. So he's not gonna get even if they do it.
You gotta tell us the plan though. Don't come out later. All this is now is an empty promise of something he didn't keep already. Politicians, and I don't want to make this a Trump thing. Politicians have gotten to this place with American people where it's kicked the can down the road. Where it's gonna be. How many politicians have we seen sit up here and say what it's gonna be, and it never comes to fruition? They always tell you about their obstacles, what's stopping them, what's holding them back. If only they had more time. They know what they have the amount of time to do in their window in office. And if you can't do it, you shouldn't say it. But they throw it out there to keep this positive narrative. Just be honest with the American people. They're not gonna like it, but you can't run again anyway.
And then here's the thing, Doc, you're absolutely right on that. And that's why I fuck with Trump, because he's one of the presidents that literally did 70% of the shit he said he was going to do. First time in history.
For sure. So me and Slim in the Florida area, this MAGA influencer went viral because he got caught trying to buy some kitty cat.
Then there's Craig Long we arrested. He's 41. Some of you may recognize him. He's an influencer. He also owns Craig Long Fitness in Tampa. He was seeking the services of a prostitute. Did I tell you that he's married? That he's got 125 followers on Instagram, 568 followers on TikTok? Well, I'm going to give him some content for his social media today. He was a previous felon who straightened up, really what we want to see in life. Now he's an influencer. You know, he moves in big circles, even with the president. This is a photograph with the president and his son not long ago. Now, we like to see people who make mistakes early in life, and he had a long history straighten up. We like the fact that he likes the cops. Heck, he liked them so much, he got caught up in a sting and got to be up and real close with the cops. We asked what his attitude was. They said, oh, he had a great attitude. He appreciates law enforcement. Well, there you go. Got arrested in the human trafficking sting. Influence that for a while.
I love great.
Slim, I thought MAGA was supposed to be straight line, conservative. Why this man out there buying kitty cat, man?
Hey, man. Hey, look, the whole buying coochie thing, to be G with you, that's normal. The problem is he was married. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? You got to remember, we live in a promiscuous society today. So what he's doing is what he's considered being normal. You see how girls flaunt that? You got to have a bag to even have a piece of steak with these hoes today. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, him being married is the issue. Him, you know, paying for some ass ain't the issue. We live in 2026. How many niggas do it right now? Let's just keep it real.
Word.
Free Craig, man. Free Craig, man. I want to say I ain't gonna say like it's some people that's like being trafficked and doing certain things, but like Craig ain't went out here and took it from nobody. Craig ain't went out here and was wilding. Craig got on Craig's list probably. You know what I'm saying? And when it, you know, look for a service he was looking for. And if you go to some states, it's legal. If you go to the state of Nevada, prostitution is legal. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to. Like, he could have been doing a lot of stuff out here, and I don't think that's one of the worst ones he could have been doing. They could have gave him a ticket or summons and told him to come to court, man. You wildin', Craig, chill. If that's how they felt, but he like, I don't know. That's such a hard one because I think rapists should get the death penalty. You see what I'm saying? So I think The alternative to that is they got to be able to buy it from somebody who, you know what I'm saying, willingly selling it if they can't get it no other way. There's some ugly brothers out here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I think it gotta be some alternative for him. Like, I don't know what it is, but something.
He went to the Charlie Kirk memorial. But since we're talking about buying some kitty cat, the other person that went viral for that, Stefon Diggs. Here's what the chef he was paying had to say about it.
Characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs.
I would say it's complicated. We had it started out as friends. We met. It started out as friends, became sexual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a private...
So, Slim, I know you're a big Stefon Diggs fan, so did he do it? Did he do it the right way? Like, 'cause you said it's normal, so he gave up position. He said, yeah, girl, go ahead, make them pancakes and eggs and sausage. And plus, make Cardi B and the baby some food. I'm going to have you a job. You'll have a whole job, and he's going to have to slide you the money. Like, did he do it the right way?
Nah, I don't think so, man, because at the end of the day, this is Stefon Diggs, bro. Like, he moving real messy. He moving real messy. I'm wondering why he's still in the damn media. But, the situation with Cardi, now you see how Cardi's moving. And for him to be I don't know, man. To be honest with you, Shorty look more sophisticated. Like, Shorty look like the chick that he should be with. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, that's what I see. So if she was getting the bag off of it, salute to her.
For sure. This is what academics said about it.
Didn't I tell y'all that my nigga was cracking I told you, bro. I read it in the lawsuit. He's cracking the BBL chef. Some people like, nah. So what? Women these days could choose. They could have a BBL and not be. Stop it, gang. It said that she moved out the crib. He gave her a spot in the house. That's in-house pussy. So he gave her a spot in the house, right? And then after he gives her a spot in the house, when Cardi was coming over, like for some family shit, she had to leave. That sounds like a bitch who's getting cracked. Yo, my real girl coming over. You gotta go. If she was genuinely just a chef, she ain't gotta go. But she ain't genuinely just a chef. She getting crunched up like a pretzel. We all know that. And I ain't gonna lie, Stefon Diggs low-key a legend for that one. Like, think about it. Shorty making him omelets, making him all type of protein shakes, and then he releasing his protein shake on her face, nigga. Straight up. That nigga releasing his protein shake on her face. Your fruit jams in the chat. What up?
What's your thoughts on the situation?
As entertaining as academics is, with that commentary, I don't think that's the way to do it. Like, if you're gonna do business, you gotta be doing straight business. If he was already sleeping with her, should have never hired her to work for him. That just gets into the point where it's kind of like sexual harassment at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's a privately owned job, he is still a business. You know what I mean? So he got to be a little bit smarter than that. Like, bro, if you already cracking her, why hire Big Mama to be the chef? You know what I'm saying? Hire somebody else to be the chef. Hire a chef to be the chef. If you want to trick on her, you might as well just go ahead and trick on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta hire her to be your chef and have her staying at your house. You know what I'm saying? Because then now you find yourself in this same predicament he in now, going to court, having these type of issues over, you know what I'm saying, for a dude of his status, something that's normal, somebody he can meet on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Just hire you a chef, bro. Hire you a stylist. Hire these people to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything else is weirdo activity to me, because it's like, oh, like, you're well known for having them, and you're a football player. So why you got to do all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Have y'all heard about the Boston Richey situation? So I'm gonna give you some context there, but it's a clip. I'll play a long clip. So, but I want to get you your answer afterwards. So basically, Boston Richey has a girl. Supposedly, she said he dated her while she was too young, but you know they broke up. So now she's trying to say he's gay. He wanted to get pegged. He wanted all this type of stuff that she basically just trying to expose their sex life. So this is his response of what he had to say about it when she went on a rant and started saying that he gay and all this and that. Play it.
I ain't even the type of the internet nigga that's going on the internet. And goddamn speak on my personal life, my relationship status, shit, my career, anything that I don't went through. Like I ain't never been a nigga that run to the net and try to speak my behalf on a situation. I always take it to the chin. But it shit damaging it when it's like a person you love take advantage and bully you at all costs. When I'm a nigga that don't sit back and sacrifice everything for this girl. To my nigga, I don't want to against my mama, my sisters, my BM, nigga, my label, nigga. I don't want to against the world about this girl. And since day one, the first time a motherfucker seen me and Shawty together, it been negative. It always been negative. Like even with the age shit, the underage shit, I ain't never going to net and tell nothing about that, tell the truth about that. I always live by one thing. I'm gonna protect you. I'll take it to the chin. As long as you go up, I'm cool with it. But it gets to the point like I don't went through everything with this girl, bro. From the lawsuits, bro, from the blackmailing me, put me in jail, nigga. I don't, nigga, you name it, nigga. I don't went through this shit, nigga. I don't went through this shit, nigga, with my chest up, nigga, my head up, nigga, my chest out, nigga. I don't went through this shit privately, nigga, just as a man. And it genuinely, and it kind of like we're gonna speak on the real of this shit, like fuck all the Instagram shit, fuck all the keeping up an image. We're gonna speak on the real of this shit. It hurt when a motherfucker could just sit right there and bash you, put a false narrative out on you, and say this about you, you gay, you this, and man, this is what it all come down to, cause we broke up. You can't say I made a song about you. My song ain't about you. You know I got 100 hoes. I got 100 girlfriends from 1 million followers all the way down. I got 100 bitches right now. 50 followers all the way to an M. I'm fucking them, and that's the reason we broke up. I can't stop cheating, but I move on gracefully because get what, I done cheated and you done cheated too. But the difference is between B, I don't go to the internet and put out, Shawty do this, Shawty fuck this nigga, Shawty goddamn was over here with this nigga. I don't do that, bro. I protect you at all costs. I don't never speak on you negative. For the 2 years we've been in a relationship, you go on the internet, yeah, that nigga look like shit at the bottom of my shoe. I still in my bed the next 2 days, 2 days after that in my bed. But I don't go on the internet and got a proof point. I don't live through ego. I don't live through none of that. I move gracefully with this shit. If we don't broke up, it don't be countless times. You don't went on screen with hoes and be like, yeah, this nigga this nigga goddamn, I use this nigga, I never love him. If that's what the narrative you want to push, I still take it. I still, okay, I deal with it. But get what? I move with a purpose and I move with love. If I'm bossing a bitch up and a bitch feel like she love me for the money, that's your down. That's your downfall. Cause I'm loving truthfully. Like my mom and dad have been married for 33 years, bro. You can't think I don't know what real love. I can spot real love from across the street. I know you ain't love me, but I loved you. Down to the floor, I love you. Love everything about this girl. Everything I ever told this girl I was gonna do, I did. I delivered. Even going to jail, nigga, get right back out of nigga, let's go do this here. Here go 50,000. Here go 100,000. Every time I ever got caught cheated, I made it right. Yo, here go 150. Here go 50. I'm finna wire you 50 right now. You think I don't think that's real love? Ain't no way in hell a bitch that's really love me finna be taking my money like that. Yeah. Not on no shit like that. Okay, yeah, I'll forgive you. Give me 100K. Nah, you not a motherfucker who blackbailing me. Not a motherfucker who try anything a motherfucker can do, put a lawsuit on me. That ain't love. I'm sticking to the code right now. I could go put a lawsuit. You been breached contract. I could have been put a lawsuit on you right now. You know you dead. I got you dead to the room. And I still ain't lawyer calling me. Everybody calling me like press play. I still ain't do that. Could go in the name of one thing, protecting you at all costs. I know there's some shit you've been wanting to do. You just looking for a reason. I'm dropping a song. You want to attach your name to my song so bad. I got 100 girlfriends. You know this. You done been in the studio with me countless nights and be like, damn, who the fuck you talking about in your song? Cause we never did that. We've been in the studio. I've been talking about my hoes in the studio with you, and you know this. So why you want to make something about you? Cause there's some shit you've been wanting to do. You want to see me down. You don't want to see me happy. You don't want to see hoes loving me. You don't want to see me out here having crazy shows. You don't want to see me with a hit song. You don't want to see me with nothing. How the fuck a motherfucker I'm laying up in bed with praising like the Lord and the motherfucker want to see me down? I ain't never be able to understand that. Anything will come pertaining to you, bro. I don't took this shit to the chin. Never spoke on it, never tried to clear my face, all in the name of protecting you, who you are as a person. Everybody around you know this shit. Be love that girl to the floor, man. Be a die for that girl. Everybody know this shit. Went to jail about this shit. You the first motherfucker I called. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Goddamn, I love you. Shit, what we gonna do? What we gonna do to make this shit right? If a motherfucker ain't goddamn, why you ain't leave? We broke up right now because I can't stop cheating. Do it hurt? Yeah, shit. Because get what? I don't got cheated on before too, so I know how it feels. And I know how I can bring a person down, but it's like I lead gracefully. Like, I don't bring you into my mix. You going all on the internet saying, oh yeah, this motherfucker goddamn sending videos out, but then you posting saying if this you on this video, DM me. Yeah, because them fucking videos you took out my fucking phone and me busting holes. These my videos, man, I made with girls. How you gonna go through my phone, send yourself all my sex tapes out my phone to your phone and then want to do a lawsuit on me because I'm fucking hoes? It don't work like that. This ain't no videos I sent out. These videos you went in my phone and got. Like, but this shit, that shit I take to the chin. Like, and I don't never believe in bashing girls. Like, my whole team, like my A&R, bro, my publicist, my manager, my travel agent, everybody, my whole team is women. So it's like, I don't never take it to the point where I'm gonna go in there and straight smash on this girl. Because get what? These women I got to answer to. These motherfuckers who love women too. Like, I love women. So it's my shit I calculate. It's stuff I can't do as a man. I got my sisters I'm looking at, my BM I love, my goddamn, my mama, these people who I actively love. And these people who I actively care for. But it get to the point where it's like, damn, bro, how much can you let a person beat you down? How much can you let a person tarnish your image, damage your image? Like, stop being with this girl, bring me nothing but bad, bro. And I always accepted this shit just so she can go up. Like, you feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this nigga low so I can go up. It ain't never been no need for this shit. Get what? I ain't never tried to tarnish your name or say a lie about you a day in my life. I want to see you go up. Tonight, you want to see you go up. You get on my phone right now and call me and be like, hey, B, you know, I need some money right now. I'm whatever the circumstances may be, and I'm going to send it. And you ain't got to say a conversation. I don't call your phone and text you. I don't tweet about you. I don't go around hoes talk about you, bro. I don't do nothing. I love you on my heart silently and wish things could have been better, bro. And that's it. I wish I could have did this better, did that better, but it's like, it comes to the point where like, damn, a motherfucker want to see me so down. You want to get on the internet and spread narratives. Oh, this nigga gay. Man, but if any bitch ever been in it, if it's ever a thing was towards in the room, it's multiple holes in, nigga. That's so much shit, nigga. That's so much shit I can put my might put my bank account on it, nigga. If it's me in a room, if me in a room with toys and hoes, it's multiple hoes, and I don't even play that route. I don't go that route. Whatever other nigga do, I ain't got no preferences against nobody. Gays, I ain't homophobic or none of that. But boy, I don't swing that way. And if it's toys in the room, I got multiple hoes. It's plenty of night, nigga. I don't went in the whole room, and you know there's nigga 4-5 hoes in the room, nigga. These hoes go at it, nigga. And I don't even fuck them, nigga. That's just how I'm pushing my shit, nigga. This how I'm living. 6-7 hoes in the room one time, nigga. Me, I don't run train on hoes. My home, man, my dog them know that, nigga. When I go in the room, my hoe, nigga, I go dolo. Nigga, from a B&B to a room, nigga, I'm going in the room, nigga, 7-8 hoes, nigga, one time, nigga, every other night. This shit easy for me, nigga. I ain't never swinging that way. I ain't never no gay shit about little beat anyway. I'm a player, like, and I hate it to the fact that even like, cause this some shit niggas will be able to run with. Nigga, I'm Mr. Paper shit. I'm fucking all these niggas hoes. A nigga fuck my hoe. She don't fucking is. And I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to go in the red by the hole. That's just how I'm kicking it. But it's like, you ain't got to try to bring me low for you to go up. I want to see what. I'm ready for a motherfucker to tell a motherfucker to shop your brand right now. I don't want to against everybody for you, shawty. And it's still how to this day, the motherfucker can't say out of 2 years of a relationship, bro. I never went on Twitter and said nothing about you. I never went on my songs and said nothing about you. Never. Still to this day, I the shit you know I can go in here and say that you doing and nothing did. You know I can kill your face. But get what do I get out of that trying to kill somebody who I love? Trying to kill somebody's face who I love. I don't get out of that, bro. You know those who we love, we don't speak on. And that's some shit you
Slim, you was laughing a lot. What you think about what my homie said?
Oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot to uncover here, brother. First thing I'm gonna say is I can see why this generation, when it comes to women, are dealing with older men. Because if this is the mindset that they got going on in the generation, it's all fucked up. This nigga is playing victim, talking about he love her. At the same time, I know I got caught cheating, but I made it right. Like, where do you get that mindset that is cool? I got 100 O's. So I'm siding with Shorty on this because at the end of the day, you got to remember women, they are built off emotion. That's just what it is. However that emotion lashes out, it's on you, on what you did to bring it out. So don't be surprised if she calling you gay. She's been hurt 100 times based on your words. So don't play victim. That's that young mindset, bro. Like, think about it like this. That man is going to have a daughter one day. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, for sure. I'm going to play what Charleston White said about it, then I'm going to go to Doc.
Problem with his mama, oh, he gay. That's the first thing a disgruntled black bitch always holler. Black bitch, get a new line. Black bitch, get a new line. Bitch, this nigga done gave you all this money, and all you can come up with is some thong-yong draw. Bitch, you got to be stupid. Didn't know what to do with the money. Little pretty bitch sitting around, pretty pussy, hot, wet, dripping with cum, letting a nigga fuck all in the ass. And then she putting that dick back in her mouth, coming out her ass. But ain't no telling what's on it. The hoe got the E. coli bacteria in the back of her throat, fecal matter at the front of her gums. Nigga just shoving that dick in her mouth, been in this whole pussy, that whole pussy, coming out of her ass, putting it in this whole ass, putting it back in this whole mouth, and then they both sucking each other ass off the dick. Boy, niggas be doing these hoes all kind of way with that money. So they'll say all kind of things when you buy them, y'all. Stick with the players, y'all. Please, stick with the player. Boston Richey, I just threw a mean-ass block. Now, you gonna score a touchdown with that sweep, nigga. I just threw a block for you, nigga. I just threw a block for you. These hoes ain't finna do players like this. I'm standing them. These hoes ain't finna do her player like this. Nigga fucking these whole friends. Fucking they sisters. Fuck.
Doc, what you think about what Charleston White said?
Charleston White crazy, Boston Richey crazy. You only have these type of interactions if you deal with somebody of low morals. So when these rappers go out and meet these women, they meet women of low morals. You know what I'm saying? They travel in circles of people who are let them do stuff like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I cheated this many times. You seen the video, but as long as he was breaking all bread, she probably, you know what I'm saying, was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't be caring about what these famous people got going on. He probably gay. A lot of them gay. Did he expose that a lot of them boys would be go gay for that fame? You know what I'm saying? So I don't put it past him.
So this is what Trump granddaughter had to say. I want y'all to say if y'all think it's fair or not.
I mean, hey, some people don't like me. I mean, 50% of the world doesn't like me because my last name, but like they don't actually know me. So like, I'm hoping if people actually give me a shot and like not look at like the last name, then I won't have any ops, but we'll see.
Does that happen often? Are people screaming shit at you?
I've had one time I was out in public and someone literally walked up to me to tell me that my grandma sucks. I'm like, well, thank you so much for taking the time of your day to say that. Like, great. What do you want me to say to that? Like, I literally, I was literally like, okay.
Now, Slim, we've had this specific conversation about Trump last name. Yep. Now, she's walking around with the last name and she's already feeling the heat. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that's because we're at the stages right now. But I also believe she's going to be a very popular person when this is all said and done. That's why I say he's too arrogant to put his grandchildren in a situation where they're going to be pretty much disrespected for the rest of their lives because of the last name. This is why I don't understand, if people really know this man, you got to know that there's something behind it. I don't think he's going to leave this earth and put his family in that situation because how arrogant he is just as a person. And I can agree with that. Trump is an arrogant dude. He don't like losing. And I don't see this being that situation where that woman will have children and their children is being disrespected. I don't see that. I think it's the other way around, bro.
Doc, do you have anything to add on that?
I'm completely on the other end. I don't think this will bother Trump one bit. I don't think he thinks about it. I don't think it's on his radar. I don't think he cares. I think Trump is a bottom line kind of guy. And if he thinks that bottom line, the things he's doing would leave his family successful for decades and countless, decades to go, yet somebody yelling something out, he'd probably be like, somebody yelling something at you in public, bro, you should be able to shrug it off, because I think he would shrug it off because the things people say about him don't bother him. I think he would expect his family to realize that you have to wear some of that same armor in order to have this type of status and money and live this. That's a small price to pay. Somebody yelling some bullshit at you when you're walking down the street, and you never have to work a day in your life.
But Doc, you got to think about it like this, right? If your last name is Trump 30 years from now, you're either going to be known as destroying the greatest country that ever fucking did it, or it's the other way around. Think about that for a second. It ain't going to be just shrugging something off. If he destroys the country, everyone would want to run up and take him out if their last name is Trump. You see what's going on now.
But you think about it that way. What about the Kennedys? The Kennedy last name. It's a small price to pay the disagreements that they have with people for the status they've achieved and the lifestyle that they're going to have for decades and constant, like, generations to come. And I don't think he thinks of it that way because he feels like that's a small price to pay. I don't think
you think Kennedy was like, you think Kennedy was a good person? You think he was good at what he did, right?
50% of the people do, 50% of the people don't.
I'm asking you
with Trump. Same with
you personally.
Oh, I don't think none of these people are inherently good or bad people. I think they're all selfish and in it for their own needs. I'm in this shit for myself and my people too. So I don't think they're good or bad inherently. I don't feel that way. But that is a thing that Americans will do.
I think Kennedy was one of the best presidents this country ever saw, and I think that's why they took him out. Now, to damn near eliminate his entire family, I think there's a reason behind that too. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get with the conspiracy theories.
You ain't gonna put in a tinfoil hat. We ain't got no tinfoil hats tonight.
Not tonight.
I'm a tinfoil hat person.
Nixon play.
If you watch it right now, hit that subscribe button, press that notification bell, know we go live. Slim, what's your final thoughts?
Oh man, great show. I love the man cave when it's the man cave. No disrespect to my ladies, but we kind of swayed off the man cave thing. But yeah, man, good show. It's always good to have the brothers talking, and it's not all politics. We threw a little bit in there, man, and this was a good show. I really felt this vibe tonight. So yeah, man, shout out to you, Gray, on this one, man. Real shit.
Sure. And when Slim give me props, I know I did a good job. What's your final thoughts?
You must have played some of them clips Slim sent you. So Slim, my man Slim said you don't be playing his clips now. You know what I'm saying? He got him in the tuck. It was a good show. It's always a good show. All dudes today. We back to the basics, actual man cave today. It's always good to have the ladies, though. We got a great team of ladies. We're here every Monday through Thursdays. Anybody you see on here, go follow their TikToks, their Instagram. They all make content. All except for me, really. I don't make any content. So just tap in, and if you want to share your opinion, sometimes we miss things in the chat. If you want to go and talk crazy, go ahead and follow one of them guys. You can talk crazy in their inbox. They won't block you, I'm sure.
Thank y'all for watching. I'm actually glad the ladies were here. I didn't know Charleston White was going to get that graphic, but with all the guys here, it was funny. We do this every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Man Cave.
Hello, history buffs. Ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls.
To the encampment for freedom of your church.
For liberty. This is what American patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty.
The hour our liberty is at hand. For freedom is proper. Secure our liberty. My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
Welcome to my colonial home. Today, Del Payne's new work captures the spirit of We Fight for Independence. And our freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Hour is late. We must enact. To the encampment for liberty. Through every change and challenge. We stand at the dawn of liberty, unshaken by the trials ahead.
Soldiers, the enemy is near. Front line, fire me!